Bienvenue, welcome to Old Folk Racing PS4. This week your French commentator is back, this time from Rouen-les-Essarts. Repeat after me, Rouen-les-Essarts, un circuit en France et avec la Escort Racing et Kevin Allen, pole position for race 1, followed by Andy Booth returning to this league. Darren Head and Simon Allen in the second row, Diogo Silva et Paul in third, as we await for the green light, feu vert, it's la start here in as everyone is behaving in the first corner. This is a very tricky, very dangerous descent. Everyone is behaving so far with the Escort here in oh la la, un crash, c'est Simon Allen et Darren Head colliding at le virage six frères. In English is the corner of the six brothers. Let's see here another battle. Oh la la, c'est Scott Davley. Scott Davley hit another car in rouge. Escort et bon, a good recovery there from Scott Davley. Recovers into 7. That was, I think, Todd Antonio and Paul also involved in this incident. As we follow Phil, who is in 5th place. Good start from Phil. 4th is Frankie. Nice start. Diogo Silva also inherited 3rd after Simon Allen and Darren Head collided at 6th. As we are still on the first lap, very long first lap here at Rouen-les-Essarts in this circuit, very known for Formula 1 in the late 1960s, and of course last Formula 1 race here was in 1968. 2020, the return of the old folks of Premier Motorsport Series to Rouen-les-Essarts as we approach the very fast section here at Grésil. It's not Brazil, the country, it's Grésil. It's a village very close to that corner as Cavalen continues to lead lap 1. And he will win the championship if he finishes in first place today. So could be a championship decider. Here the Sartre Phil trying an overtake on Diogo Silva. Well done to Phil here at La Syrie corner, which is the sawmill corner, as they battle for position. Now in the last corner we are already in the second lap for the leader. But Diogo continues to be... Oh, that was not Diogo, that was Frankie. Frankie is in the similar livery. I apologize. I thought it was Diogo Silva. Mais non, it's Frankie who was passed by Phil. So good, nice move from Phil. Here in 4th now. Frankie dropping down to 5th. Stuart here also, Stuart Pro making a mistake off the road. Can he recover? He's eating grass. He's a vegetarian, Stuart Pro, but returns to the track in 9th place. So he lost quite a few positions in there. Continues and leaves to fight another day. Oh la la, someone has gone off at le Herpin. C'est le virage du Nouveau Monde. In English, it will be the corner of the New World. Here is the 94 of Frankie. Diogo Silva, who is in 3rd place, also running the 94, so it's a bit confusing. I apologize for that mistake. It was Phil that went through Frankie, but now Frankie is going back at him in the second lap here at near Virage Courbe de l'Étoile. Here it's the corner of the star in English. As it starts this really fast corner, and someone has Simon Allen, roly-poly, as the English would say. He presses the reset button, nice job there, but Simon Allen, after that incident in the first lap, losing more time, and that's of course the return of Simon Lagaffe, making an appearance here at of course, losing more time. He's in 10th now. Simon Allen not in a good position to defend the battle for the championship. He needs to finish in front of Kevalen, and I don't think that's going to happen. Of course, we still have 10 laps to go, so we still have quite a bit of time in this race, and in all Fox Racing PS4 you can expect the unexpected, as the English would say, but it's going to take a long shot for Simon Allen to come back into contention as we continue to follow here the battle for fourth place. Nice battle with Phil and Frankie. Frankie in that yellow 94, oh la la! Phil has run wide before Six Frères. It's a very tricky corner, very tricky, very dangerous descent, and Phil has made a mistake, and that means that Frankie is now into fourth, back into fourth, as he brakes very hard for the Virage du Nouveau Monde, the hairpin, very famous hairpin here at Rouen Essarts circuit. As we continue to be on lap 3 here in this race, and up front it's Kevin Allen, it's 3 seconds already in front of Andy Booth, making a nice return to this league after a few weeks where he was away. So making a nice return. Will it be enough to resuscitate the battle for third place in this championship? We're not sure. We're not sure. Depends on how Diogo Silva also will do. Diogo Silva is in third place, doing a nice job there. As Scott Davley in the 19 for Escort continues to try to recover after that incident in the first lap. He's now stuck behind Phil. So Phil has lost the position to Frankie, and it seems he's lost a little bit of pace, as now at Cresil, Scott Davley coming on the outside for this very tricky corner, very tricky. There they go, side by side racing here at All Fox Racing PS4 into the Siri corner. Will it be Scott Davley or Phil who is going to be late braking? That's Phil. Phil doing a nice job, and Diogo Silva has made a mistake. And there goes Frankie on the outside into the last corner, and he's going to take the position. The 94 taking the position from the 93. They look like teammates, but they were battling there very much for position. In the last corner, as Diogo now has not only lost a position, he's also lost a bit of pace, and here comes Phil. And of course Scott Davley as well, trying to recover. He can now see 3 cars to overtake in front of him, so more motivation by Scott Davley, and here comes Diogo Silva again. Oh la la, Diogo Silva makes a mistake. Oh, big crash, big incident, and Diogo Silva has got the front rear wing. He's got the new downforce movable part in that force Escort. And incredibly, they don't lose that much time with this incident as they continue as if nothing has happened. Amazing miracle of technology here at Rouen. As these cars all crash into each other, but at the end, nothing happens. And except that Phil has now taken 4th place, and Scott Davley is interested in that 4th place, and Diogo Silva actually not far behind, and trying to now recover on the outside of Scott Davley. Got the position. No, he didn't, because Scott Davley has braked later, and has continued to hold that position. But for now, and I think now coming to the fast section of the circuit, the Rouen les Essarts, coming into Courbe de l'Étoile, and now into the fast section. Scott is on the inside of Phil into the breaking point of Virage La Syrie. There is the fast corners. They continue to run side by side. Who's gonna get it? What an excitement. This is what All Fox Racing PS4 is about. It's side by side, wheel to wheel racing here at this very fast, very traditional circuit. Now is the breaking point I was talking about. Let's watch and see in le virage de série. Who's got it? Diogo Silva on the inside. Oh la la! He outbreaks himself, and now he's blocking Scott Dovely, and Scott is frustrated as hell. As that Portuguese driver here comes again the rear wing. Diogo Silva is now running a high downforce version of this Ford Escort. Of course, in English Ford Escort, in French it will be la Ford Putain. We are using here in this circuit in Rouen les Essarts. As Diogo Silva is having a somewhat eventful race here at Rouen les Essarts. As he drops. He's dropping like has no parachute in him. He is now in 9th position. Would you believe it? He was third just a couple of laps ago, and now he is down, stuck in 9th. And ooh la la, that's Scott Dovely. Scott Dovely has made a mistake, and now Diogo Silva goes through. Diogo Silva goes through into 8th place, and Scott Dovely is in 9th position. Here as they approach the corner to Virage de Nouveau Monde, and there is Scott making a brave move on the inside of Virage de Nouveau Monde, and Diogo down to 9th again, as a good battle there, and Todd Antonio in the Rouge Red Ford Escort making a nice recovery as well, as he's in 10th place at the moment, and so much has happened. Oh la la, Todd Antonio there in the banking, and recovering but losing time, as now Diogo is again attacking Scott Dovely. Moving on a little bit to the front, we have a nice three-way battle here. Who are they? Are Darren Head and ooh la la, that's Darren Head trying to recover in the La 15, number 15 for Escort, and in front of him it's Stuart Brun and Phil. So this is the battle for 4th place. It's a three-way battle now at Virage de la Syrie. That's the breaking point that we all like to see. Let's see if someone outbreaks themselves. No. But Darren Head making a nice move. La la, that was a nice move. 2 in 1. It looked a bit like a ménage à trois over there, with Darren Head doing a nice job over Stuart Brun and Phil in one corner. So now Darren Head is going back to 4th place, and a nice battle, nice pace also from Darren. He can see Frankie there in the horizon, so I suspect that this battle is not finished at all. He is not finished at all, because I can anticipate a battle for 3rd place as we continue now to follow the battle for 8th place. And this is what's so beautiful, magnifique about Old Fox Racing PS4, is the fact that battles exist all throughout the field. As ooh la la, Scott Dovely makes a mistake again before the Virage de Six Frères, and now Diogo is coming at him, but really no overtaking on the right. No, he's just kidding. You can overtake on either of the lanes, although of course this Escort seems to be an English car, because they have the wheel is on the right, so to speak. So difficult for the old folks to be racing in France with French rules, and with a car, English car, it's of course very, very challenging, as Diogo is finding it very, very challenging to cope with these conditions here at Rouen les Essarts. We haven't mentioned our race leader, who is in lap 6 out of 10. That's Cavalen, and Cavalen now flying to the title, flying to yet another win here at this race in France, as he's going to be crowned champion, as Diogo Silva there looks as if he is warming up his tires, as this duo now coming back at Phil and that's Simon Allen recovering. We haven't really seen much of him. He also has low downforce car, because he's lost some of his back back part into that roly-poly that we've seen a couple of laps ago. Simon Allen in 6th place is a good recovery, but is not going to do much for his ambitions as Cavalen is in the lead of the race. The Booth, we haven't seen him at all in this race, but continues to do a nice job. He's 12 seconds of the lead, but with a very big advantage over Banky in third place. So nice return from Andy Booth to this league here in All Fox Racing PS4. We are in lap 7 as Diogo Silva continues to ghost Scott Lovely, not really finding a way past the American driver as we only have 4 laps to go. 10th place is now Paul. Oh la la, that's a good move from Diogo Silva. Diogo Silva, good move there into 6 Frères, but can he make it? Can he complete it? No, he can't complete it. Let's see now at the hairpin if he can make a move. He cannot make a move, not even close. At the exit of the hairpin, Scott Davley making a small mistake, but Diogo cannot take advantage. So Diogo continuing to be in 9th place, and really this is a bit of a train here with drivers circulating next to each other. Not really able to make a move as they continue to be at the low end of the top 10, so still in the points position. Not really very close to the lead, and Diogo Silva, who was third at one point, already almost 50 seconds off the lead of Cavalen. So not really. Oh, and change of position here is we haven't seen it. Darren Head has got back into a podium position. Nice recovery then from Darren, who got tangled with Simon Len on the virage du Six Frères on the first lap, making a nice recovery to third, but now it's a little bit too much to think that he's going to... Oh, and here is the battle again, as Phil now lost a bit of time, and it's a three-way battle for... no, sorry, that's his Phil. That is Phil in the green for Escort. Here's the 19 of Scott Davley. As Scott now is going to make a move into the first car, into the finish line, and he's got the job done. He's got the job done. Nicely done by Scott Davley. Here comes Diogo Silva on Phil. Could he make a move? Is he going to make a move? Yes, he is going to make a move, and does it. So Phil moving backwards in this race. Not nice from Phil. He's made a small mistake there in Virage du Paradis, the corner of the paradise in English, and losing, and now it seems to get back the position to Diogo. No, he didn't, and in fact he lost time. He lost time then trying to defend, and ended up making a small mistake, and that is the end for now for Phil. At one point he was running in the top 5 for very, very long time, and here is Scott Davley on Stuart Brun. No, that is Stuart Brun. Stuart Brun has made a mistake. Stuart Brun, who was running so well in 6th place, now goes back to 7th, and Scott Davley making a nice recovery. He has been involved in so many incidents, with an incident on the first lap, I believe, with Todd Antonio, that was All-American ménage à trois. After that, he was involved also with Diogo Silva at that incident that we saw. And now he's recovered quite well to 6th place to a Pran, trying to remain in 7th. But now there is a very interesting yellow Escort coming at him in the person of Diogo Silva. Diogo Silva trying to recover some points here. He is virtually sure to be in third place in this championship, more so because of other people missing rounds than his own talent, but everyone can use their own weapons to succeed, and Diogo has been quite frequently front runner in this league. He has the longest points streak of anyone. I believe 42 races, straight consecutive races in the points. As now he gets really into the battle, as we see now Stuart Brun is coming back at Scott Dovely to the first corner. Let's see who is going to be the last of the late breakers, if they can run side by side into this corner. Can they run side by side? Yes, they can run side by side. Ooh la la, they can run side by side. And they can also crash side by side. What a big crash, and Diego Silva had the last laugh there. He had the last laugh because he was observing carefully from behind and avoided that incident, and now is back into 6th place with Scott Dovely. What a pity it was for Scott and for Stuart Brun as well, who had made such a strong races, now sitting at the back end of the top 10. Stuart Brun is sitting in 10th, and Scott Dovely is sitting in 9th. As Phil now goes back to 8th place. Here is Todd Antonio. Todd has been in the points, but now is actually out of the points. There he is at Verachit's Fair in that 45 in English 45 car. The red car here looks like a Ferrari, and also running towards the back, exactly like Ferrari is doing in Formula 1 at the moment. But not the best day from Todd in this particular race. Here is Paul. I can't remember his surname, so I'm just going to call him Paul for now. He's a new driver. Here, very exciting to see new drivers joining this late in the season. That's very, very good indication of new drivers for next season, of course, where we hope to have even a more competitive league, if that's even possible. And Paul showing what he can do with a nice 7th place, keeping the car in one piece, and or keeping the car on the black stuff, as the English would say, and really being rewarded with some nice points here at Rouen les Essarts, as we now follow your 2nd place man. I think it's the first time that we are even looking at him in the last lap, or he's in 2nd, and he's 12 seconds behind Cavalen, who is now just trotting to the championship. Last lap for Cavalen. Everything is ready. Champagne aplenty in the start finish line as he comes to celebrate his championship. Where is Cavalen? Cavalen is already 10 seconds or 13 seconds up the road, and he must be close to finishing the lap. We are waiting for him. That's big reception tonight, as we see. No, Paul making a mistake. Oh la la, in the last lap on his own, he's eating grass. Can he keep it in one piece? Yes, he can keep it in one piece, but he loses a position to Phil and also to Scott Dovely. Scott Dovely making a good move there, and still a good debut for Paul. But not as good as it could have been, as we now are going to move over to our new champion. Here comes Cavalen. Cavalen finally is going to be crowned champion. Here he comes into the last corner. It's the Paradis, Virage du Paradis, which is the paradise corner in English, and for Cavalen it's really the paradise. It's really paradise as he becomes the winner, le champion, Cavalen champion. Prepare the champagne par Cavalen. Cavalen is your champion. He's your champion, he's your winner. He has been the strongest driver in this field for a very, very long time, and today finally he gets crowned champion. Eddie Boot making nice return to this league in 2nd place. That's another 18 points for his 3rd place challenge, but will he get there? It's a bit difficult. 3rd place, it's Lacan's, the 15 of Darren Head, making a nice recovery after that first lap delay. Nice work for Darren there. Darren, very strong driver again. we wait to see what he can do next season, because he can be really contender for champion also next season. Here comes fourth placement Frankie nicely. Consistent fifth is Simon Allen. Is sixth is going to be Diego Silva. Diego Silva recovering to at least get the sixth place, which is better than nothing. Seventh is Phil, and eighth is going to be Scott Davley after yo-yoing up and down the field. Ninth is going to be Paul, and I believe 10th is going to be Stuart Brown. Here he is in the 53 in English car, crossing the line to get the last point with Todd Antonio finishing in 11th place. What a race this was here at Rouen les Essarts. I can't wait for the second race, because everyone will be free from pressure. Cavalen is now your new champion. Simon Allen also securing second place in the championship, and Diego Silva very close to securing third. As you see, confirmation of your result, Del. And I cannot wait for race 2. Stay tuned, stay with us. À bientôt.